this is my 1 year review with the PS5. I've had the PS5 for 1 year now. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Oh, alright. The PS5 is an amazing console. It really is. Is it perfect? No. Far from it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to fix my phone. The PS5 has got some problems. I've had some problems with it in the past. Anything breaking, major problems. But there's been some problems like when you go to download a game or update a game, or you insert the disc. Of course, I got the physical disc version, of course. And it will be having problems trying to read it and update it completely. And then I go and take the disc out, pop it back in, and then it starts working perfectly fine. And sometimes you had to shut the console off, reboot it, turn it back on, and then it starts working again for all the other stuff. But most of that stuff got fixed through updates that Sony sent out that you can download on basically the system software updates. And that pretty much fixed all of that. So far, I haven't had any more problems so far. Thank God. That's great. There's been some scary moments where I was I had accidentally put the console into rest mode. And if you heard other YouTubers talk about putting your PS5 in rest mode, they recommend not doing it because it tears it up. Well, I put it in rest mode one time, and I was like, oh boy, I darn messed up now. But thank God I was able to turn my console back on, and it was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with it. And I think the updates have pretty much fixed the rest mode problem. But speaking about horrible stuff like that, now the controller, the DualSense controller, oh my goodness, it is awesome. The haptic feedbacks, the adaptive triggers in this thing is amazing. Now, not every single PS5 game, sadly, does not fully support this controller. The only one that's ever been released, which actually came with the console on the hard drive, was the Astro's Playroom. It completely used the controller. I don't want to spoil it, but I highly recommend playing Astro's Playroom on the PS5. It was amazing, an awesome 3D platformer, and like I said, it really used this controller to the max. I mean, you felt everything pretty much. It was amazing, and it still is. And it also used motion control and everything with this controller. It done all that in that game. Now, there are some games that got released, like The Last of Us and the Uncharted, Dirt 5, and tons of other ones that I haven't even mentioned, that do support the haptic feedbacks and the everything about this controller. But they claimed in the Uncharted 4 game on the PS5, there's a moment in the game where you're driving the vehicle, and you're supposed to be able to tell the difference when you drive over grass or drive over water. You should be able to feel it in the controller through the haptic feedbacks. And I couldn't really tell that. So that was kind of false advertisement right there. But overall, it was still an amazing experience playing that game. even Lost Legacy on the PS5. Feeling the pulling of the guns that you use in the game, you actually felt it with the controller, which was awesome. Spider-Man, both of the... Well, I haven't played Miles Morales just yet, but I played Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5, and it supports the controller pretty good in that game as well. It's just amazing technology that Sony has done with this controller is amazing. Now, now the design of the PS5 is not very like, wow, this thing is like very appealing. It's got a very unique, weird design, but I've really gotten used to it, and I actually kind of like it now. I didn't know what I thought about it at first. I knew that I kind of liked it, but I was like, it looks kind of weird. There are tons of jokes out there about what this console looks like. One of the main ones was a router, which is pretty much looks like a Wi-Fi router. Hey, Misty, dude, what you doing? But yeah, so this is my 1 year review with the PS5. It's really been a fantastic console overall, besides of the hiccup problems I've had with it. Other than that, it did not destroy my experience with it. I am looking forward to getting more games for it eventually. And hopefully also the PlayStation VR 2, which is supposed to support the PS5. You're going to be able to use the VR2 running through the console itself. And the DualSense VR controllers for the PSVR headset. It's going to have the haptic feedbacks and the adaptive triggers from this controller in those controllers. So that's going to be an amazing experience in VR on the PS5. But like I said, this console is pretty good. I really like it. Please let me know down in the comments if any of y'all have gotten the PS5 yet. Do y'all agree with me with some of the issues that y'all have had possibly? Or maybe you've had some different issues with the console. Did they all get fixed? I would love to know. If you're planning to get a PS5 or you just like, I'm good with my PS3, I'm good with my PS4, I'm not going to worry about the PS5. Or you've been hearing some rumors that a PS5 Pro is coming out. Or a more powerful hardware PS5, not necessarily a Pro. And maybe that's what you're waiting on. I don't know. Please let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty good with this right here, as far as I can know of my knowledge of all that stuff. But yeah, I like it. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.